And welcome back to the Murdy Creative Co podcast. I'm your host, Colin Murdy, and today's topic is Discord. But first, I want to say thank you to everyone who's supported the company so far. If you haven't got a chance, go check us out on the web at murdycreative.co. That's M-U-R-D-Y creative.co. Or you can check us out on Facebook and Instagram by searching at murdycreative.co to see the best of our product shots. Follow us to keep up to date with our daily photos and be the first one to know about new product launches. You can also use our subscribe button on our website to be included in all of our new product announcements. Be sure to check out our laser engraving, personal engraving options, or exclusive colors on the website, or you get a blank one on Amazon Prime. So, we have been working, as many of you who have been listening to the podcast know, on figuring out ways to improve the company and to try new initiatives. And one of those new initiatives has been to work on engaging more directly with customers and our people that have been followers and fans of the company for a while. Now, a big reason behind this is a question that's come up over the last 3 or 4 months repeatedly is, well, who's your customer? Now, this is a great question and a terrible question at the same time. Because the question you have to ask yourself is, well, who do I think my customer is? Who would I like my customer to be? And sometimes those are two totally different answers. And the question that you have to ask yourself is, well, what do you lean into? And the answer realistically is you should lean into the customer that's buying your product, right? So people have been asking me, well, who's your customer? And the answer is, well, this is the other reason why it's a bad answer. We've got multiple customer types. We've got multiple customer It's not just one customer, right? We have a variety of different people who are different professions. We have different customers, and that business clients have totally different needs than our consumer clients, right? So we've got these different kind of aspects of this question, but it is a good question, right? And we haven't had a good answer to it yet. So one of the things that has kind of come up in this multi-pronged initiative to try to improve the company is we need to figure out a way to interact directly with people who are involved in the company, are dedicated to the company, people who follow us in the community, people who've bought our products, things like that. We need to figure out a way to communicate with you directly. Have you answer back, have us ask questions, have you answer back, have you suggest things and us answer, right? We want to create a back and forth dialogue. And we've been trying to figure out the right place to do this, right? And it's challenging, right? Social media has very limited capacity, I would say, to do and facilitate this kind of the type of group relationship that we are hoping for, right? A lot of it is we post something, someone comments something, and we respond back. And maybe they respond back, and maybe it's a short conversation that way, right? It's done publicly, but it's not particularly in depth. On the flip side, we have our DMs where people can send us a bunch of questions, and we answer them, and they're in depth, but they're private, right? So we've been trying to figure out a way to create a more open discussion place for people to, without the noise of the rest of the world, without the noise of social media, because a lot of it is noise, the ability for us to be able to have an honest and open conversation about things that we love and the things that they love and kind of work through that. In our search for the right way to do this, I think Discord has popped out again and again as a perfect platform for this. So for those of you who are in the older generation who may not have been exposed to Discord prior to this, obviously social media platforms have existed for a long time, and there's different forms of social media platforms, right? There's the classic that you think of and that I think of, which is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, right? Public platforms where you have a profile, you post on your profile, everyone can see it, comment, respond, deal with all of that kind of stuff, and that's the way it is, right? Discord is a different type of social media platform, and here's what I mean by that. Discord, the Murdy Creative Company Discord, is a server that we've created. It will have multiple channels, and the channels are just places to discuss different topics. For example, we have a channel that's dedicated to the podcast specifically. And with the channels that are delineated, there's always opportunities to say, well, if there's a topic or a channel that's not, if there's not a place to talk about something, we can create new channels, right? For example, right now we have the general chat, we have photos, we have FAQ, we've got suggestions for products, prototyping, product FAQ. We've got a podcast channel. There's a live discussion channel. So if I wanted to do some live stuff, I could do that with you guys there. But the way that you think of it is this. If you log into Discord, so you do create a profile, right? But if you log into Discord on your desktop, whether you're logging into it on the browser or whether you download the application that they have for your computer, you log in and you join our server. Once you join our server, you can see all of the channels that are available to the community, and you can go into any channel and write a post. Now, anybody who's also in that channel can either respond or someone from the Murdy Creative Company can respond, right? So It can be a place for open discussion. It can be a place for me. For me, I want to use, there's one channel that's specifically dedicated to prototyping. I want to use that channel as a place for me to talk about what I'm working on, the prototypes I'm currently working on. I would love to go more into something like this, right? This is this new, if you're watching the YouTube, you'll see it, but this is this new vegan option that we've been working on for a while. And I'm really excited. It's really coming along, and we basically are nearly ready to go to market with it. And I would love to hear people's thoughts on it. I would love to talk to people about how we're making it, what it's made out of, what does it bring to the table for those who are interested in that kind of thing. And so I would love to talk about that in the prototyping channel. So the channels will allow for us to have more kind of delegated and separated conversations. But one of the things that I want to use this particular conversation platform for is many things like surveys, right? Because I don't have a good way previously. We haven't had a pretty good way previously to be able to create a method of giving you guys an opportunity to communicate with us back, right? We haven't created an environment successfully so far where we can say, tell us about yourself. And particularly for our customers, I want to hear that from you, right? Because if you tell me, you know what, I'm a mom. I'm a mom of 2, and I love the Slim Cut binder because I use it for our family vacations as a way to track the what we do, where we go, right? Or maybe I use a wide cut and I stuff the receipts or the hotel slips or whatever into it to keep a memory book, right? I don't know. That's a kind of an obscure example, I realize, but there's a whole world of using our products, and I want to get the sense of what people like to use them for, and I want to get a sense of who these people are, who you are, so that we can work on saying, okay, now we want to work on catering better to people who are our customers, right? To fit more with who our customers are. And I think a big part of this as well, when we think about what we can do successfully, is the people who have purchased from us previously represent a very important part of the equation, right? In many ways, they present the most important part, because it's one thing to say, I'd love to buy your product. It's one thing to say, oh, I think your company is so cool. It's one thing to say, oh, your products are amazing. It's a totally different thing to put your money where your mouth is. It's a totally different thing to say, you know what, I believe in this so much and I like them so much, I'm willing to spend the money to do it, right? And here's the thing, I totally understand that our products are expensive. That is a real fact. I'm aware of that. But the good news is for everybody that everything's expensive now. And this is a big issue, I think, across the board in many ways. And I would love to have a survey, a conversation amongst our customers or amongst the people in general to say, how has the changing food prices, gas prices, car prices, how has all of these things, rent changes, how have those affected your life and your spending habits? Right? Because the short answer is this. During downturns, during recessions, during difficult economic times, it's not that people don't buy nice things. It's not that people don't buy luxury goods. They just buy fewer of them. They buy specific luxuries. For example, maybe they don't go buy, you know what? That's actually, I was about to say that's a bad example. Maybe they do spend $4 on coffee at Starbucks or more. But maybe that's the luxury that they keep, right? That little luxury. Or on the flip side, maybe they switch from the Starbucks coffee to making it at home, and they buy an Allen Edmonds shoes to promote, great leather shoes, right? That's a very expensive thing, but those are those little luxuries. People like attainable luxuries that they can have. Things that are good quality, that last, right? Things that are valuable for more than just their main purpose, but their aesthetic or their durability or other things, right? So I would love to be able to hear from people and kind of learn more about who our customer really is and how we can best serve you guys. And I would love to get an opportunity to hear your guys' product ideas. And mostly, this will be a great opportunity for someone to say, for example, oh, I would really love this product. And for me to be able to say, I would love to make that product. Here are the challenges that we see doing it. And help kind of dialogue with people and walk people through the difficulties with making things that they want. Because there are a lot of products I would love to make, but there are certain parts of our designs or our design parameters that aren't very conducive for that. And so being able to have that conversation with people will allow, A, for me to get new ideas and me to it's always better to have more people thinking about things, but B, it also helps our customers understand, for example, why we won't make something like a phone case or why we arguably can't make something like a phone case, right? At least not in the format that most customers would want, I think. And that, I think, is a big part. For all I know, this Discord server will be a perfect place for me to dispel that myth in my head and talk about a version of a phone case that we could make and see if people really like it. Anyway, moral of the story, this Discord server is live. If you would like to join it, I will have a link in the top of the description. Whether you're on your phone, whether you're on your computer, you just click on that link. It'll take you to Discord. If you would like, the easiest way, I will tell you, the easiest way to do this is for you to either download the mobile app on your phone, which is a fantastic mobile app, or to get the app on your desktop, create a profile. You can either use your name or you can use some sort of username. There's no problem with that, right? If you want to be a little more anonymous, that's totally, there's nothing wrong with that. I respect that, right? Create a username, create a profile, and then you'll automatically be joined to our Discord server. And there's going to be like the rules will come up first and you'll accept those, and then you'll be part of the conversation, right? You'll be able to go into any of these channels and you'll be able to talk with us. And when you join, feel free to, throw a shout out in there, right? Say, hey, I'm so glad to be here, or put your question right away and then I'll work on answering it. We'll have a bunch of people. It won't just be me moderating it. We'll have other people in the company and other people that are in the community will help being moderators. So, for example, there's the basic things like don't swear, try to be polite as best as possible, kind of come into this with a general thing. We also have some other rules, so read through them. But, there's some basic things to that. And we want to create an environment where people can have good conversations. And so I think that this will be a great place for that. So if you're a big Discord user already, this will be easy for you. This will be something that you can just click on the link. You'll be added to our server. It'll automatically update. If you've never gone on Discord before, which, by the way, before I started my company and before all of my employees, several of them actually said, hey, we need to start an internal company Discord server. I said, what's that? I'd never heard of it. And they helped set this up. So they helped set up the company Discord server. So we have an internal one that we've been using for years. And then eventually I said, you know what, we should make a public one. We should have a public facing one that allows for us to have, these kind of conversations in public. So if you've never heard of it before, there's no shame in that. You should be able to click the link. It should be able to walk you through the step by step. If you, for whatever reason, get lost or there's something broken or it's not working the way you can't figure it out, send us an email, sales@murdycreative.co. We will be happy to walk you through it. We'll be, Melinda, who's our customer service person, is going to be is a fantastic person to help you troubleshoot this. She's been a Discord user for a very long time. She was one of the founding people that said we need to have Discord. So I think she'll be a great asset for you guys if you get stuck, to be able to get that through that. So join the Discord server. The link will be below. We are going to start promoting this on some of our other social platforms. We'll probably promote it via email. So you may see this a couple of times but that's mostly because not that many people watch the podcast. And we want to really be able to give people an opportunity to see this and join this and have conversations. So I apologize if you're going to see it a lot over the next coming days, but you should go join it if you're not part of it. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Be sure to check back in on Tuesday for our next topic. And don't forget to check that subscribe button as well as the notification bell to get notified of our latest podcast right away. By the way, if you're part of our Discord server, the podcast will update every time we launch a new one in the podcast channel on the Discord server. So it'll automatically remind you, which will be great. If you have any questions or concerns about your leather binder, journal, folio, accessory, or anything else we sell, please feel free to contact us at the main page of our website at murdycreative.co, or you can contact us via Instagram and Facebook. You can text, email, call, direct message, all the usuals. We'll do our best to get back to you as soon as possible, but we do appreciate your patience. If you have a quick question or you want to place an order over the phone, please do feel free to give us a call at 414-434-9001. We're available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central Time. You can also text us at that number as well, 414-434-9001. If for whatever reason you don't get a hold of us either during business hours or after hours, please do feel free to leave us a voicemail. We will be sure to get to it as soon as we can. And if you are calling about an order, please include that order number. It starts with an S and is followed by a series of digits. That does help us. One note for those who are listening, Monday is the official federal holiday for Juneteenth. The Murdy Creative Company takes every federal holiday off, as well as quite a few extra days around Christmas. So if you call us on Monday, we will be out of the office. Do please leave us a voicemail. We will get back to you. And we do appreciate, obviously, your patience during that time. If you think we deserve it, a good review can go a long way to help us grow our new community, both a review on the podcast and whatever app you're listening on, as well as a review on the product. If you click on the Leave Us a Good Review button on the murdycreative.co/reviews page, I can't exactly tell you where it's going to take you as of this recording. As of the recording, it's taking you to facebook.com where you can leave a review there. Hopefully, within the next few days, potentially, it will go to Google reviews instead. As part of our SEO, which I talked about in the last podcast, we are changing over our review location, the location where our reviews are stored, from Facebook to Google. So that's going to be a big kind of transition. So if for whatever reason, when you click on the button, it doesn't go to Facebook and it goes to Google instead, you're like, why is this? That's why. We've changed where the reviews go. Please do leave us a review there. And leave us a review on the product. We do love it. If for whatever reason you've had a bad experience with the company or the product, please, please, please contact us. Give me an opportunity to make things right first before you leave a bad review. It is deeply important to me personally that everyone has a good experience, both with the product and with the company. We will do anything in our power, including recrafting, refunding. We will take care of you, but please, please give me an opportunity to make things right before you leave us a bad review. If you would like, word of mouth is the best form of advertising. So please tell your friends about the company, tell your family about the company, tell your enemies about the company. It's great. More importantly, tell your HR manager about the company if you're interested in that. Tell them that they should carry our products with the company's logo on them and give them away as prizes at events, give them away as anniversary gifts to the employees, give them away to clients. Tell your HR manager or your sales manager, for those of you who are working at jobs. That really does help us because those big business orders make a huge deal. And if you're someone who's like, I can't really afford the product, maybe your boss will buy it for you with the company logo on it if they get some. Who knows? So tell your friends about it. If you want a little something for doing that, be sure to log in on our website. There's a little man icon on our website. You log in via that, and then you go to the bottom left-hand corner of the website. There's a little circle. If you click on that, that's the rewards tab. When that opens up, that'll open up a little window pane. You'll be able to see how many reward points you've earned. For every purchase you make, you get 10% of that purchase back as in-store credit via our rewards program, and you can spend that in-store credit on anything we sell. So it's a great way to get a little something for doing that. There's a shareable link as well in that tab. When you share that with your family and friends, they get $10 off their first purchase, and you get $10 of in-store credit when they make that purchase. So if you share the company with 10 friends and they all make a purchase, you get $100 of in-store credit to spend at the Murdy Creative Company. So that's a great way if you're someone who's like, I can't really afford to buy something right now. Hey, push the company, push it to your friends and family, get them to buy something. It's Father's Day is coming up. You get them something. We probably won't be able to get it to them by Father's Day if they order by the time you're listening to this podcast, but we'll get it to them shortly. And if you can give 10 of them to buy, you can get something for free. So check that out if you're interested in that. If you have any podcast topics you want to hear more about, send them my way. Go join the Discord server and then put them in the Discord channel. I want for the podcast. It's a great place. I want to talk about ideas. I don't know what you guys are looking for, what you guys want from us. So if you've got specific ideas that you're like, hey, I would love for you to talk about this because this is something I'm curious about, put it in the Discord podcast channel. Leave it as a comment below on YouTube. Send us an email, sales@murdycreative.co. We'd be happy to talk about things. I would be happy to, at least. If you're looking for multiple binders, journals, folios, anything else we sell for gifts, giveaways, menus, really any reason, we do have bulk discounts built directly into the cart. So all you need to do is add any item you would like to the cart. You can mix and match to your heart's desire. It's just based off the total cart quantity. Once you've added everything you would like to your cart, you can hit checkout. Once you hit checkout, the automatic discount will apply for that appropriate quantity, and then you can finish out the process. If for whatever reason you don't have a specific quantity in mind, but instead you're looking for a specific discount percentage, do feel free to message us at sales, SALAS@murdycreative.co. We can talk you through the discount program and see if we can find the right quantity for the target price that you're looking for. However, one thing to note is there are some things that are exempt from the bulk discount program. For example, a name engraving is, when you look at your cart, a separate item. Now, that's changed in the last 2 months. So the name engraving is listed as a separate line item. Since it's the same part of the same product, or it's just part of the same product, doesn't actually count for the bulk discount. So just keep that in mind if you're looking at it and you're going, why is this not working? It might be because of that. So there are certain things like engravings that are technically exempt from the bulk discount program. If you're looking for custom engraved items, we have no minimum order quantities and no setup fees. It's a simple flat fee per item, normally about $15. It can go down from that though, because it is subject to the bulk discount. So that particular value can be quite a bit less expensive. If you're interested in getting a customized item, you can go to most product pages, and there's a little button that says Add Custom Logo. You click on that, it'll take you to the custom product page, and then there's a Launch Customizer or Customize This button. When you click on that, it'll open up the Zakeki Customizer Designer. You'll be able to add anything you want, logos, designs, images, text to that. You'll be able to lay them out, resize them, put them wherever you would like, and then you'll be able to add that cart to your item, or add that item to your cart and check out. One thing to note, we do review them when we make them. There are certain things that we aren't doing. For example, copyright images, obviously things that are protected by copyright that you might not have the copyright license for. We do screen those out. So definitely keep that in mind. We have to deal with copyright just like everybody else. It's a big issue. So keep that in mind. However, if you're a company looking to get your own logo, right? Or you're a student at a college that you go to, that you are attending, or faculty, there are certain kind of rule bending things about that because you're an agent potentially of the company, or you act in some manner as that. So that's a whole thing. But we would definitely be happy to help you. If for whatever reason you don't see that customized button, definitely send us an email, sales@murdycreative.co, with the tagline custom order. You can feel free to mention what item you're looking for, and then also include whatever image design. We'll create a free mock-up for you, as well as a custom order link, and you can purchase that item through our website via that link. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great day, and goodbye.